He calls himself Party Marty because he's never matured, and he admits that. He's still a wild Marty, Party Marty, and they did things in the AWA that got them let out of the AWA. They did gross things with their movements of their waste material.
He made a comment that the first time he had sex, he was drunk. Not a big deal, right? He also says he was 5 years old. Ask him about that. I mean, he's made some incredible comments over the last year or so. 5 years old is what he claims.
He must have been drunk when he made that comment.
Well, I mean, he also claimed that he killed somebody, a year or 2 years ago. He made that comment and he got in a lot of trouble. He said, no. It was just a part of a storyline. But he told everybody he killed a guy who came on to him as a young man, and in response, he killed the guy.
I heard that too.
Do either of you guys have any kind of history with Marty Jannetty or any stories you can tell? Because I really don't know the guy that well, other than the fact he was part of Shawn Michaels and the Rockers.
I do, actually. I was back. I traveled with them a lot during their young days, and they would pull over and go to the bathroom anywhere they could, whether there was a toilet or not. They were two really wild guys. That's why he calls himself Party Marty, because he's never matured, and he admits that. He's still a wild Marty, Party Marty, and they did things in the AWA that got them let out of the AWA. They did gross things with their movements of their waste material.
Teddy, did you have any stories with Marty? Did you work with Marty at all?
No, I didn't, but I met Marty on a lot of these signings and stuff, and I met him on some of the indie shows that I've been on, and just super nice guy,
Oh, yes, he's a fun guy.
I was going to ask that because I've seen a lot of times him doing interviews, and Bill, I'll watch the one you're talking about. He always comes across really as kind of a really nice guy, a little bit down on his luck from time to time, but other than that, he's just happy-go-lucky guy.
He's a perfect sweetheart, man. I go out of my way to go speak to him, man, because he's always been nice, treated me nice ever since I've known him, man. So
not many people know that he's got his own podcast now. So you people should look up Marty Jannetty's Party with Marty podcast. It's entertaining.
Hey, and while you're out there looking, and while you look at that podcast, make sure you go over to Teddy and I. We have a podcast as well that takes place on YouTube. We drop it every Friday, Road Trip After Hours. We have a lot of fun there, and we hope you'll come by and see us. And subscribe. Please subscribe. Even here, go down there and just hit the subscribe button. We certainly appreciate it.
Down there.
Guys, we're out of time. I've enjoyed it. I didn't mean to keep you so long. I'm sorry, but I had to get that last question about Marty in there.
No, that's great.
That's all right.
I'm Mac Davis. That is WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long and pro wrestling journalist Mr. Bill Apter. We'll see you next week.
Defend the title more often. You got it?
All right.